Alright, so this video is pretty much the finale. Well, not the finale, since I'm still waiting on the metal railed handguards and the full stock. But after this step, we will have, well, right now we actually have a functioning rifle. This is just putting on the flash hider, which some people are like, well, how come when I screw on the flash hider, it's not straight? It's not straight up and down. That's because in this kit, they supply you with these thin metal washers. Now, the thick metal washers are for your barrel nut. I never really have to use these, but it's nice that they have them. But you have these thin metal washers. Now, this flash hider has a top to it, and the top is the fifth hole in the middle. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one, or the middle one, right here, you can, it's round, so it's hard to tell, but this top one, which is the middle fifth, or the third technically, is the middle, and that's the top. That's what goes up. So, if you were to just thread this on with none of the washers except for this, it's a counterclockwise, just remember. So, you kind of have to loosen. Wait a minute. This one's clockwise. Oh, it is clockwise, never mind. I have 14mm pause. So, this, if I can get the front side in the picture, it's the top. Now, the middle is right here. It's supposed to be up here. So what I have to do is you just add these washers till you get a proper alignment. I had like 3 to start off with. I had 3. Let's see how it is. Now it's almost there. It's now upside down technically. So take these off. Now these are my last 2. Maybe this will actually work. It was just past upside down, and I wasn't even torqued all the way down. Oh, so we're back where we started. It's to the left of, middle is to the left instead of up. So let me take out, oh, I forgot to put this piece, that's why. There we go. Yeah, we're pretty much back where we started. So let's take out one of the washers. Put this back on. We're upside down. Let's take out 2 since we're upside down. I'm sure there is a way to figure out how many you need to put on, but I don't know. All right, so we're almost there. The middle is here. It has to be here. So let's take out 1 washer. I think every washer is 1/4 of a turn, I want to say, roughly. A quarter. There we go. So now it's just a little bit too much to the left. This is the center one right here. It's just to the left. So maybe put 1 more on again. Because the thing is I'm not actually torquing torquing it down all the way. I'm just doing it very loosely. Keep it in camera. So maybe if it's the center one is here now. So adding one brings the center to this side right here. Taking one off puts it this way. So let me torque it down. You can use the A-wrench to torque it down. The flash hider has these grooves right here, which this fits over. So let me torque it down. And maybe I can get it centered. Nope. What if I add 3 and torque it down? That is... Actually, let me do 2 and then torque it down. Let's see where that gets me. Now you could use an O-ring that's a similar size to these washers. So it's a soft compress. I think that was done on WE rifles. Was that the flash suppressor, a flash hider? That it didn't have the wire washers. It just had this one washer, but that covered the black O-ring. So let me put all of them on. It's weird because on the M4s that I've built, they gave you enough, or they gave you more than enough. Let me take all of these off. I don't know, this is so weird. It's like I'm either not close enough or I pass it. Let me put just none of these washers on. I'm just gonna put this one on and see where it gets me. Nope. That's so weird. How many of these am I gonna have to add? Do I still have the ones from my old kit? I should. I should have them in this box. Where is it? This is weird. I mean, it's not necessary. I'd like to have it lined up. Let me try without this. Let me try with just some washers where it gets me. Gets me kind of close. Let's see if I torque it down. No. Let me add one more. That might put me exactly where I need to be. Oh my god. It's like I'm either too far or one way or not far enough another way. It's quite frustrating. That is so weird. If I put all of them on, see where that puts me. I'm sorry I'm not doing this on camera. I mean, it's just pretty much me unscrewing the flash hider and putting the flash hider back on. So, let me take one off. But what if I have them all on? Put this on. And screw this. Too far. You're pretty much looking at the top of the barrel. So I just went a little too far clockwise. Let me take one off. Watch. I'm not going to be able to go far enough. I'm going to be too far. That is so weird. I went too far, but I went too far more. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Let me take off two. I don't know why this is taking me so long. It's like, I feel like these washers are either too thin and I don't have enough, or they're too thick and they're not giving me enough fine adjustment. I might just have to try to do. See, this is, I can't torque it down more than that, and the top of the barrel is right here, when it should be right here. So, this is crazy. This has never happened to me before in this kit. I think it's because I have the G&P M16. I wouldn't think that the M16 barrel threads are that much different. I mean, everything threads on. I might have to do the O-ring. If I even have an O-ring somewhere. I don't have any O-rings. No. I don't know where that old baggie of washers went. I had a whole separate bag of washers for my old kit. Actually, this is the barrel for my M4. I'm gonna steal some washers from this barrel. Yeah. There's some washers. So let's put 2 on. Now, if you do need more, you can buy them. You can even, these are pretty much the same as real steel AR washers. Let me take one off. This one, right? Yeah, let's take one off. Now this is probably going to be different for each gun that you get. Wow, that's straight. right there. It's a little bit too far. And I'm OCD. Like, look, this right here is the top, and right here in between these two holes is the actual top of the barrel. So I'm just over by a little bit. So let's see if I put one more on. Oh no, I took one off. So what if I put all of them on? Maybe that's a trick. I feel like honestly that's easier. So you put as many as you can on, and then slowly, one by one, take it off until you get what you need. That's all of them. And I'm just over, just like the previous one. The top of the barrel is like right here. So I'm off by 2 millimeters. Let me take 2 washes off. See where that gets me. I might not be able to get this perfectly straight like I want to. Yeah, that's totally off. Let me take off like one more. It's just a game of tightening and loosening, tightening and loosening until you get it where you need it. Okay, let me take one more off. Take one. I'm gonna have to do the O-ring mod. I feel like these threads are just way off. Let me try actually the flash hider from my old M4. I don't know, maybe the threads are just that off between the flash hider and the... This one has a little more promise. Let me put 2 on. So maybe I just got so unlucky that the threads on the barrel and the threads on the new flash hider were just so not close enough. Oh, see, this looks promising. This looks promising. Yeah. It was just a flash suppressor. The mix of the new threaded barrel and the flash suppressor. You see how the stamp pretty much lines up with the middle hole? There you go. It was just a flash suppressor. I guess because they're not going to make sure that the threads are perfectly started the same way on each one. That's why they give you the shims, but sometimes if you're unlucky enough, if the threads on the barrel and the threads on the flash hider just aren't correct, it's just not ever gonna line up. Unless if you have shims that are perfect, but they're not gonna give you shims to the thousandths of an inch. So yeah, that's how to properly put on your flash hider. Sorry this video was so long for such a simple step, but we finally got it. That is perfectly lined up now. So next video we'll be putting on the handguards and putting the receiver, upper and lower receiver together.